Hi everybody, welcome to Paper Wishes Weekly Webisodes. I'm Lene Gehrig, and today from our friends from It's Just Paper, I have a beautiful peacock feather border and also Plumage Parade 5x7 3D embossing folder. It's absolutely gorgeous. And you guys, the embossing folder card looks like this one. This is our giveaway card for this episode. So if you stick around, you'll learn how one lucky viewer can win this card to keep or share with a friend. So come play with us. So as I said, this is a 5x7 3D embossing folder, and this is what the embossed image looks like. Okay, we're going to use this in a couple of different ways, and the border, absolutely gorgeous. Looks like this. There we go. All right, now before I show you the giveaway card, I'm going to wait till the end to do that one because it's going to take, we're going to actually do the technique together. So this one uses the gorgeous little border, that beautiful die cut border with the gorgeous feathers. I love it. This is a tent fold card, so it's at the top is the fold, and it is 7 by 5 inches, and the paper pack I used to cover my card is a nesting place. Okay, this is absolutely one of my favorites. It's been around for a while and it's really gorgeous. And I used this one right here with gorgeous little flowers and the birdhouse. And then I even used some of the background paper that's blue to cut out that die cut border. Inked the edges with a little cocoa bean ink, which is a nice little medium brown ink, and then glued that across the top. And then I added some really sweet little pink paper flowers. And then this cutout right here is from the paper pack as well, and I foam taped that. Added just a little bit of gingham ribbon because I thought that was so sweet. And then along the top of that border, I added some pink Jewel Dazzle stickers just to kind of tie in all those pinks. That was a fun card to make, and it was an easy one. All right, so next, I used the same paper pack because I had some of this paper left, and that wood grain was just what I needed. This is a 5 by 6.5 inch card, and I added to that a little 6 by 6 pink gingham from gingham number 2 paper pad. And then once I got that covered, then I just matted that little 1 inch strip of that gingham, and I cut this down to, gosh, about 5 inches by 1 inch, matted it with some white cardstock. Then the beautiful feather border, you guys, I used some beautiful snow white suede paper. If you've not used our suede paper, it's fabric suede feeling on this side. And then on the back, it's paper, and it die cuts absolutely beautifully. Love it. It embosses great too, so it would be great with the embossing folder. And then I just glued that down this side, and it feels so nice with that texture. Then added a little 4 inch wide paper doily. Okay, they come in a little pack like this. You get a lot in here. I think you get 20 in here. And glued that there. And then this little nest, this bird nest, is also from a Nesting Place collection. And I used the solid color cardstock to go with this. Here it is. A nice brown right there. And I took that and glued that here. And then the eggs, I used some of the blue paper from the 12 by 12 patterned paper, and then ink the edges of those with a little bit of that brown ink as well. And it's really nice just to have an applicator tool just to give you a little bit of color on the edges of those. Put some more of those little pink paper flowers there, a little 1/8 inch ribbon bow in that nice little blue to pull in from those eggs. And then the hello there rather, is from this great collection of pastel and pearl, or pearl and pastel. I can never remember the order of that. And they're the We're Together Greetings Dazzle stickers. And these are upside down. And I used our favorite little pink right there. These are just so fun to use. Debbie and I love using them because the sentiments were created during the pandemic, and we wanted to have something that just, for cards where you could just reach out to people and just say, hi, hello, how are you, thinking of you. And was the inspiration behind this collection. All right, so then I added along the top and bottom our new little bright Barbie pink thin line dazzle stickers, which are currently buried under all the other dazzles. Here we go. And I love this. I love that pink, and it all came together so nicely. All right, so this one, you guys, also a 5 by 6.5 inch card, and I got to use that beautiful peacock And this one just opens just like this. Nice place to write your greeting right there. And for this one, I just did a little bit of watercolor. So let me grab, all right, so I just used our oval cutting dies, and I'm using watercolor cardstock, but you could also just use a heavyweight white cardstock for this. And what I did was I just went ahead and added a little bit of khaki green ink and then a little teal ink right next to that. And then finally a little violet ink, just like that. And then misted those with a little bit of clean water. And then I just sort of laid that right down. And then if you don't want to get those squares from the ink pad, you just kind of move it around a little bit, pull that up like that. And then you can just let this air dry, or you can just hit that with a heat gun or a hair dryer, and it's going to dry like that. And then once it's dry, you can go back and you can dip it down again, and you can add more layers of that. Let me grab a paper towel. Okay. And, oof, getting messy today. It's great. We love a messy craft day. Then, once that was done, and was nice and dry, all right, then you're going to want to put this in the embossing folder. All right, plop it down right there. Make sure that it's kind of, the head is included here, and then the rest of the plumage is going to kind of extend off the bottom edge. And then we're going to run this through your die cutting embossing folder machine. Fold side first so that it doesn't buckle when you're putting through that. You'll need to take out some layers or put some shimming in depending on what kind of machine you have. You just crank that through, and then you're going to get this really pretty embossed image. And once you have that, then I just went over that image with a little bit of teal ink. And I just used a little applicator tool and went right over the surface with that, and then added Sending Smiles Dazzle stickers. Oops, right here. I used the gold, and they come in a pack, all these different colors. And these were recommended by one of our viewers. And then added some beautiful blue flowers from 49 in Market, and also some blue crystals. And these are both listed down below the video. And then matted this using the coordinating scallop oval, and the beautiful luscious lace is covering the panels of my card. And then I used the solid cardstock, this beautiful purple right here for this mat. And then I foam taped the oval to the mat, and then foam taped the mat to just that part of the card. So finally added some teal border dazzle stickers down the edge. So yeah, super colorful card, and I think it's just a really good use for that beautiful peacock color. All right, so finally, you guys, this one. So this is a fun one to do. I'll explain first how our giveaway works. So if you're watching us on our Paper Wishes webisode page, we're trying to promote our Paper Wishes YouTube channel. So if you expand this screen, you'll see down below a little YouTube icon. If you click on that, it'll take you to Paper Wishes YouTube channel. We ask that while you're there, you subscribe, you like or give our video a thumbs up, and then leave a comment about the cards, about the products, whatever you would like. Keep it positive. And then after about a week, we'll come back and we'll reply to one viewer's comment saying, congratulations, YouTube username blank. So you have to, know your YouTube username. We're going to use one person's very specific YouTube username. And then it's a good idea, you guys, to hit the notification bell in the top right-hand corner so you know when we have a winner announcement or we drop a new video, which we do 5+ times a week. So that's really important. So we hope that you claim your card. And while you're over on YouTube, if you're watching us there, it's a great idea to subscribe. We do like 5-6 videos a week, and it really helps our small business grow because it pushes out the videos to new viewers. So we would really appreciate you subscribing. All right, so how do we do this card? First, you find the embossing folder, which you have set down. Here we go. I put it someplace so I could find it. Okay, so then what you're gonna do is before you emboss anything, you just have a plain piece of cardstock and you'll have to pretend that little wrinkle's not there. And we're gonna open this up and we're gonna place this, first of all, you have an embossed side, okay? And then you have a debossed side. The debossed side makes the image concaved, so I'll show you. This is the embossed image where everything is got texture on this side. And this is the debossed image where you can see it's going down, it's making the impression down. Okay, this is the side that we're going to be working with, okay? So you want to make sure that your paper is put down with the blue image going down, okay, face down. And it's going to be clear image on the top. I know that's a little weird, but stick with me here. All right, so now we're going to take these colors of ink. We're going to use teal, let me see, teal, blue, okay, electric blue, teal, and violet. We're going to use some daubers. And if you've not seen daubers before, they come in these little packs. You can buy them in big collections too, but we sell them in these small packs of 6. And they're so nice to be able to add colors with. And I already have my colors here. And then we're going to do something a little kind of nutty. We're going to take this, and what we're doing is we're going to spot color our image. So there's some big sort of like flowery looking images right here. We're going to take this and we're going to approximately get purple ink behind those flowers. It doesn't have to be exact. You're just getting close. Just like that, and then just like this. Like that. And then we're going to do the same kind of with like the peacock body. We're going to use teal ink. We're going to start up here, make sure you get kind of the beak area, and then just work our way down the neck like this. And you just kind of have to keep checking back. And really, it's okay if you get smudged out of the area of the peacock. It's totally fine because it's going to get covered up, and I'm going to show you. Going to go like that, and then we're just kind of, at this point, we're just sort of freestyling it. We're going to go, oh, I'll put some here, and I'm going to put some down here, just like that. And then we're going to switch to this electric blue, which is such a cool color. And we're going to put some in between those spots, like that. All right, and we're just going to keep doing this like that. All right, so this is what it looks like. And then, okay, then we're going to put this through the embossing machine, just like this. We're going to run it through, fold side first, and when it's done, it's going to look like this. It's not going to look much better, frankly. And then the cool part is coming. Okay, then we're going to take this, then we're going to take Prussian blue ink. It's a really great navy blue. And we're going to use just the surface of the ink pad. So I want you to watch something. I find it's best to go in one direction. Okay? See how it's covering up all those little mistakes, and it's really highlighting what got embossed. And then we're just going to keep going in one direction. If you swirl it around, it just doesn't look as nice. So just go in one direction, like this. I think my ink pad is a little bit spent. And then we're just going right over the center. Okay? That's what we're doing. It's really, really simple. And that's what you're getting. All right? So, not difficult at all to do. When you're doing that little freehanding bit and you kind of have to lift the embossing folder up and stuff, you can see how I had spots and stuff that are way out here. It's covering it. And it's just getting, as long as this image has some color on it, it's going to look great. After that, I cut this down. I matted it with a little bit of the cardstock from the nesting place. I used the nice little light blue right there. And then put it on my 5 by 6.5 inch card. I went ahead and took that same Prussian blue ink and I just just took my ink pad and I just drug it right around the edges of the card. And then used some white Dazzle stickers along the top and the bottom. And then I returned to those beautiful pastel and pearl and pastel were together Dazzle stickers and added Thinking of You. And then some beautiful jewel Dazzle stickers in blue. It's this deep blue color. I added those to the feathers and all that plumage. That I think just really brought out extra sparkle, and I even added a tiny one to the eye of the peacock. So you guys, this was a really fun collection. So much I think that you can do with it. It's very versatile. When I first saw it, I'm like, okay, well, what am I going to do with all these feathers and things like that? And I did not have any trouble at all thinking of these ideas. It was quite fun to do. Thanks for joining me today, you guys. I hope you check out the Money Saver. It's right there. Definitely give that a peek. And all the other items are listed down below the video on our Paper Wishes webisode page. So if you want this and that, definitely check that out. All the supplies, if you click on the photos of the cards down below, you'll get a very detailed supply list for each item that I used. And if you're watching us on YouTube, look below the video in the description box for that link, and you can come on over and check out the Money Saver. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you in the next one.